Seattle. I thought it was just like $2,000, and it ends up being 7,500, which is substantially different. It costs more to get the barge down the coast of uh, Alaska and Canada than it does for the whole thing on the freighter to go across two oceans, 12 time zones from Seattle to the Black Sea. And the reason for that is because once it's on the freighter, they don't care about the weight. That's a big boat. But on the barge, they have to weigh it. And so that unfortunately, but there's a good side to this. The good side is this. Had I called up and gotten there's the one thing I just left thinking, oh, I'll just call it up. I had an idea. That's what it was. There's one thing. Uh, let's see. You just go to the link, Richard, and hit it, and it should take you straight here, and it'll say, uh, "I will see you." It'll say you're in the backstage. So yeah,
Yeah, when you first click on the link, it will ask you to use one of your Facebook or YouTube accounts. That's just to make sure you're an actual human being. So I think that may be where he's caught up.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just did it. So I do it less. Although I was just on Paul's thing earlier. So, but anyway, the good thing is, had I actually done that, I would have not done this. That is to say, I would have just said, "Oh, I haven't got that kind of money. I'm not going to ask. I don't know if I've got that much goodwill. I don't know if I have that many people. I mean, I may have a couple thousand, maybe 2,500 people on my rolls, but we all know that that doesn't mean that's not how many people are actually engaged in everything.
So
So,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
you saw my Twitter my Twitter little
Yes, I
rant.
did. Yes.
If we, and I think we should, in recognize that this is a community, and
Mhm.
something like your library is an artifact of our community. It's something real. And
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
fact that you're building something in Tbilisi, I actually would like to, when I get a chance, fly out to Tbilisi and
Right.
take the Byrne tour, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This this is part of actual community and real people coming together around
Mhm.
real culture. And I mean, I don't watch all of your content because I can't even watch all of my own content. But
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah. I
but
mean,
you
I
put
keep an
out
eye on
quality
Paul,
stuff.
but I can't watch all of Paul's stuff anymore.
Yeah, you put out quality stuff. And your conversation my conversation with you on my channel was is still one of the more popular videos that I've had.
Okay.
We're hey, it's part of actually feeling like you're part of a community. um,
Right.
I'm pretty sure I contributed money to this project a while ago, but I will have to check, and if I haven't, I will contribute more,
Yeah.
because look, uh, same thing. I mean, I'm trying to do something similar, and I tell people it's not about the money. It's about the
No.
fact that you're willing to be part of this community. And like, look, a cup of coffee is what, $5?
Yeah.
Earn a cup of coffee.
Well, exactly. And that's one thing I've been trying to tell people is that it's really about just the support. It's just like I am just happy to see people's names here and people say where you're from and to hang out with people. Yeah, it's nice to get money, but like I said, people in Georgia here don't have any money. But I've had several Georgians give me money. So someone gave me $35, which translates into more than 100 lari. But if you want to know what the lari feels like to a Georgian, it feels roughly like a dollar does to us. So that was like for them, that was like $100. Uh, so I think that it's like I am not, if anyone does anything, I'm just happy. And one of the nice things about this marathon that I've been on since the beginning of December is I've had a chance to meet Taya. Of course, I've met you before, but I am happy to meet people. There have been people who've supported me, people coming out of the woodwork that, lurkers, you know who you are, come and go, little, burn some money here. And some of those lurkers have grown, burn some serious money. So I am really grateful. I'm at this point where I need, if I, that amount. So the thing is, Richard donated the proceeds from $1,000 that he got for a photograph that he sold. He has photos that he sells. Doesn't sell lots of them every year, but he sells a few. So he's saying basically, if I get another $1,000, he'll throw that in. So I am waiting for people, which reminds me, I need to go check the GoFundMe site and see if anything else is coming. It doesn't automatically renew itself. No, I'm still waiting for more people.
Just to answer some questions coming in from my stream.
Sure.
Good Erev Shabbos, Rabbi Mullet, and Jonathan. What is the premise here? The premise, and Hagar, the premise is Byrne has for many, many years had a collection of cultural artifacts, including records and I believe posters and
lots of books, movies. It weighs over 12,000 pounds, 6,000 kilos.
And he's been collecting this for many, many years. And I highly recommend going to Byrne's channel, where you can see Byrne talk about cultural things over the years. His what you call your series? How We Got Here?
How We Got Here.
His How We Got Here series was excellent. It's one of these surveys of human cultural history, which I think is incredibly valuable. And Byrne used to live in Alaska. Now he's living in Tbilisi, Georgia, which is nowhere near Atlanta. And he's establishing a library in Tbilisi of American culture. We're colonized. I'm joking.
No, well, yeah. Trust me, my library isn't the kind of library people from American culture are craving. It's more like I look at it a bit like Noah's Ark. It's just like I'm saving stuff because who knows what in the world's going to happen. But also, I am, for me, I realize that this is something I'm given. Part of it is I'm 68 years old. I'm in good health, but I'm not going to live forever. So what's going to happen? Here's one of the things. Because they said it was so much money to get that down, if I had gotten in touch with them ahead of time and decided not to, that's the thing, I would die. It would be stuck in a storage unit. I haven't made out a will because I'm waiting for it to come here before I do that. It's like, who knows what would happen if it doesn't get here. But I am pretty sure it's going to get here because we've already made $12,000, which is what I thought it would take, until I called up the Alaskans and they said, nope, you're going to need another almost $6,000 to get it. So I said, at first I was just like, oh no, what am I going to do now? And that was the first hour. But what I've learned is let that reaction come. And then a little while later, you'll start to get the ideas. And actually, before I went to bed that night, I was just laughing. I was just laughing because I said, I think this is God. I think God was playing a joke, not on me, but with me. And to get the this stuff here, I wouldn't be able to do it if I just looked at that total amount, which is like $18,000 or something, and I just said, I don't have that much goodwill. I said, I think I can push it to $12,000, but 18. But now we're here. So yesterday we brought in $1,000, and there was a guy named Bill Preston who I hadn't heard from on this yet, but he threw in a $500 challenge grant. We met that. Now Richard has thrown in his money. He evidently got lost. I guess I'm giving up. I don't know. You know, you want another link? Because it has nothing to do with YouTube or anything. You go straight to another
Oh,
one.
I have to say, yeah, iPads tend to have the most. If you have Chrome or Opera are the best
Oh,
ways to
right,
do
right,
it.
right.
Yeah, I actually have to go, but since this is the internet, for good luck, I am going to have
Hi, Shadow.
my little black kitty say hi to people.
Okay,
If
okay.
if you're not going to give money for Byrne, you should at least give money for Shadow to Byrne. Okay?
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go. Bye.
And there are cats here who can attest I've been a friend to cats. Thank you,